Brainstorming and sharing ideas is the funnest part of the creative process. We decided to skip the boring part of actually making stuff and just do the fun part. I'm comedian Tom Walma,
I'm Carl Sobel.
I'm John Quincy Adams.
and this is Creativity Wasted. We can see your name on the screen, so we know you're a dirty liar.
Who, me? My name is Parker Hammond. Sorry.
I had an idea for a restaurant. It's called Eavesdrop Diner, where every table has speakers set up like webcam, and it is streamed out onto the internet. So you're basically going out to have dinner where random people from all over the internet can stream and interact, and they can actually like tip you to pay for your meal. They can buy you some food if you'd like. So your incentive is to go here, be an interesting person, have a conversation, and then people online will eavesdrop and pay for your food.
Wow.
So they're not eavesdropping if they're talking to you.
Well, they're not really talking. Like they're basically like they can tip. So it's basically like a fucking internet chat, like the cam girl, but for eating, like at diners. So you can be like, oh, I'm gonna like if you could even like put what you're doing. So like you could comment, you could have your first date be the title, so people chime in and they see, oh, there's a first date. Let's watch this. See how cringy it is. Or you'd be like, oh, I'm breaking up with her. And then it's like they can go and like just wait and watch it happen.
Oh man.
Are they looking at the comments in real time on a tablet or something, or do they just see the comments later?
I think there would be a chat room. Yeah, there could be a chat room that you can interact with if you'd like, but you're not like it's not like pressured to. It's not like all in your face, but like people can comment to each other, almost like the Truman Show.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Oh man, that's as somebody who watches like I watch Big Brother sometimes.
Yeah.
That's what it makes me think of. Are you able to like get people drunk using this?
If I mean they can turn down drinks, but yeah, you could just sit there and like just be buying drinks for them. You could be like, yeah. I'm actually the more I've talked about this, because I thought about it on drive to work this morning, and like this could be awesome, actually. Like you could like go there, like it's my birthday, and just people buying you drinks. That I want to open this bar.
I'm not kidding. I think that'll exist in 10 years. Like I'm pretty confident in it, actually.
Yo, 100%. Yeah, with like I mean, like just the Twitch and like TikTok live people and stuff. Like, yeah.
So it's a bar or restaurant, and everybody in there is doing this.
Yes, it's not every table is a different channel.
Okay, it's not like a thing that you can bring to Applebee's.
No. This is like a restaurant.
Applebee's would be way too dark. You would not be able to do that.
But I think this could be like, because you could have just people like going viral through it, but this restaurant chain could have its own YouTube channel of like dinner interactions.
Would you have to be cool to get a reservation? Would you have to have followers to get a reservation?
No, it is for normal people. And there could be like VIP sections where there's like the influencers sit or something, but like I think normal everyday people having weird interactions will be way more popular than somebody talking about their new fucking clothing line.
Oh yeah, well that's the risk you run, right? That people would use it as like a promotional thing.
But there could be like time limits on tables, so people aren't going there just to make a scene. And plus, this is like ideally it would become like a franchise where there's all over the world are these different experiences you can have, and that way you can be like, oh man, I heard my buddy is out on a date with a girl. They went here. You can tune in and watch it and like cheer on your buddy, or you can watch him bomb. Like,
I'd like to add like an event wheel where you can like, I'm gonna spin the wheel and the waitress is gonna come and spill water all over him. Let's see how he reacts, and like
Impractical Jokers.
Kinda, yeah. Oh, I guess I think I did just add the Impractical Jokers to this, didn't I?
But I think this also will encourage you to not be on your phone the whole time. So you'll be at dinner and like you have an audience. You know people are watching, and it's like, yeah.
So you'll be on a date, and you and the date will both be looking at the camera and not each other.
Well, yeah, but like it's not like there's a camera, right? It's like kind of like hidden camera type situation, like different angles. But it's more of like people can watch, or if like you're like, oh, I'm really boring, I'm just on my phone, nobody's gonna be watching, so you feel left out, and then you'll put your phone down and try to be interesting.
Do you think people would act natural, or do you think they would like do bad acting, like trying to be entertaining?
I think
Like,
you'll have a little bit of both, because like people, that's just how people act in public when there's people around, so it'll just be like that.
I mean, we know this from comedy, right? Like some people are going to go up there and try to do something and it's going to suck.
Oh yeah,
And what'll happen is nobody will watch and they'll get bored and they'll move on.
exactly. But it's like the people that go up and like people just go out for dinner and just have regular conversations. I mean, I don't know, because I mean, if you could like tune in and be like, all right, I'm watching a rock climbing guide have dinner after like taking people on Mount like on like El Cap all day, like that'd be interesting.
Yeah. I would be interested in hearing like your 40-year-old couple that's been like married for like 20 years. What is that actually like? I think we know what it's like, but I wonder if it would be maybe more interesting. Oops.
Yeah.
would like angry spouses would like wait until they reveal like the embarrassing thing or like the breakup and just bring it on them in public to as a form of revenge.
Let me tell you, as somebody who was the floor manager in Outback Steakhouse and watched somebody get broken up with, it is not fun. It is like very dark. It is kind of one of those things where you kind of can feel it in the air. It might be interesting on stream actually to watch that happen.
Oh yeah,
That's like kind of
I
evil.
watch it. Well, that's what happens when you watch 9/11 in third grade.
Yeah, I watched the beheading videos, and now like nothing can get me going except for some real emotional trauma.
Exactly.
Would you get like weird ASMR, like chewing into the audio thing, or like wearing like a bikini and like rubbing food on your body, or like weird shit?
Why? Yeah, why not? I mean, I mean, honestly, like rubbing food on yourself and stuff, that might be over the line because you're still in a restaurant, you're still in public.
Yeah.
So you're not really going to do anything you wouldn't really do in public.
Okay, you're still bound by the normal.
Yeah, you're still
of
out
public.
in public. You're like on a street, like you're just like there could be like even patio seating, like out on like the street in New York or something, But it's like
I was just thinking like Twitch, where they like do the Twitch thing in the bathtub in the bikini, like the version of that for this.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be if maybe like if you're like, oh, you can go watch a restaurant down in Myrtle Beach, then you might get that. But like, it's not going to be like bikinis on Twitch.
I think that if you opened one and it was like the Sunset Strip version of what's this chain called? Eavesdroppers?
Eavesdrop was just the idea. I didn't really have a name worked out for it. I just thought it'd be fun to eavesdrop on people.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting if it's like, oh, Brian Posehn is in the Sunset Strip Eavesdroppers tonight. Let's see what that's all about.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Some like C or B list celebrity. I don't know why I picked Brian Posehn for that, but
would you be able to follow a person then and then know when they're eating?
Yeah.
Or would it be like chat roulette where you just stumble upon random people?
So you're gonna have your free version, which will be you'll have commercials, and so you can have your free version. We have commercials. You can't really interact. You can maybe just send heart signs or whatever. You can like the conversation that's happening. But then you can have your upgraded model, like your upgraded membership, where you can like comment, interact, and you can pick what channel you watch. Free version is kind of randomized, like chat roulette, but paid version you can pick where you're watching, you can pick the channel, the city, and you can like tip as well.
Do you think people would tip enough where you would eat for free?
Yeah, actually, I think you would get people at least paying for your drinks, depending on how interesting you are and if you have a good story and people are interacting. Yeah. But I mean, it's not guaranteed every time you go there. Like you're going to have someone watching,
Would it include So there's bars, like you're sitting at the bar, and then there's bars with like activities, pool tables, mechanical bull, uh, other shit,
Yeah, I think this would just be
shows,
strictly a bar.
performances.
You could
Strictly.
maybe,
Wow.
or not strictly a bar. I mean, like strictly like a diner. But then you could have like pinball machines or something that are hooked up with cameras. But you have to you would transfer your coasters would have tracking devices in it. So wherever you go in the restaurant, you can activate that camera setup to be to your like QR code that people can tip you on.
Urinal.
Yeah.
So there's a website that exists now that's like, I'm looking at it. It has like a bunch of different restaurants like all over the world, and it just has like one webcam on them. But
Okay.
this one is like a lodge in Alaska. Well, it's fucking, of course it's nighttime, so it's just dark now. But it looks like some people are kind of coming close to this.
Yeah. I mean, because you could have like stories where like someone found out that his like best friend was cheating on his girlfriend, and you busted him, and you have to like, do you tell your best friend that you saw his girlfriend like at Eavesdroppers with Greg?
That'd be a really messy personality thing to do, to like be with somebody as a side piece and still go to Eavesdroppers.
Yeah,
You probably would deserve that.
100%. But you'd get a free meal because people would
That's
probably be into it.
Would there also be eavesdropping if you're standing in line waiting for a table?
No, it's once you get to your table. I don't know why I'm so definite about that answer, but yeah, it's like once you get to your table is when you can like log in. Because what I'm picturing is they give you like your coasters for your drinks. If those coasters like activate with the table, like through sensors to let you know that you're at this channel. That way, if you move to a different table, people can follow you.
The camera wouldn't be down on the table level, right? It'd be up high.
Like security cameras, but like close enough to like almost like a GoPro setup.
Because a friend of mine bought some sort of smartwatch, and he took a photo from table level of like the group, and it's like the worst angle possible. It's like right up into your fat chin, your second chin. It's like nobody likes that pose, like up.
Yeah. No, this would definitely be like kind of eye level in the wall looking out at you. So like just like you're watching a movie of people talking at a bar.
So everybody would sit like the Last Supper. They would all be like.
Well, I think you could do like four tops. I'm picturing four tops, so it'd be like you're watching like a scene from Pulp Fiction.
Four tops.
Like that's
like
a 4-person
two on each
table,
side
like a
of a booth.
square. Some inside baseball restaurant talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd definitely be interesting. I kind of like the idea of a bar, like hearing like the guy talking to the bartender who's drunk and he's like pouring his heart out. I don't think people are as interesting at dinner.
Yeah,
that would be good.
No, yeah, I could definitely see that being like individual bar tops. Yeah.
Tom, we saw you at Eavesdroppers the other night. Are you okay, man? Is everything going okay?
I don't like the name. There's got to be a creative name.
Yeah, there's got to be something else.
Eve's Drinkers.
Eve's Drinkers is an interesting little pun.
How about Overheard Bar and Grill?
Oh, that's really good. I like that a lot. Overheard Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
Gossip Grill.
Oh, there you go.
Gossip Grill.
Yeah. That could be like people would think it's like a Gossip Girl like fan bar.
It could be that depending on the right table.
Right.
You guys have anything you want to plug before we go?
Oh yeah, just comedy night at River City Saloon every Wednesday at 9:00.
The last 2 weeks in November, I have a sketch show that I wrote and directed that's playing at the Planet Theater. It's called Toilet Time. It is just a bunch of dumb jokes. It is extremely non-political. So if you're just like looking to come out and do some laughs and see some weird theater, Planet Theater, November 19, 20, 26, 27, 9:00. That's it.
This has been a production of Planet Amp Podcast, powered by Pinecast.